Hi guys, so I'm here at the car park at Goitra Wharf. Nice big car park. It only costs £1 to park all day actually, and there's more spaces up there. So I'm going to change into something a bit more appropriate for cycling and get the Brompton out and do the ride up to Gilwern. How's that? And that's all there is to it. So I've made it to Gilwern, 8 miles. Took me about an hour or thereabouts. Quite a lot of people walking on the path. It's a Thursday, people on holiday. Really pretty canal from Goitra up to here. No locks, no lift bridges, but plenty of stone bridges. And what I've noticed particularly is the headroom under the bridges seems to be a lot better than further up the canal. Although the towpath is really quite bumpy in parts. So I'm going to head back down there now and film as I go this time. So you may remember this is where I got as far as on the last video, Gilwern. I'm at bridge 103 in the town of Gilwern, and Brecon is that way, but we are going that way to Goitra. It's about 8 miles along the towpath. It's a very pretty canal, very pretty. Sadly there are no locks and there are no lift bridges, but there are plenty of stone bridges. And I've been struck by the amount of headroom that there is under them compared to the ones towards Brecon, some of which were very low, but it seems much better on this path. Although the towpath under the bridges is very bumpy in some cases, which I'll show you. Incidentally, you may be interested to know that this jacket is 30 years old at least now, as are the shorts. You know, I always buy good quality. I always like to be at the height of fashion and to be as elegant as I can. So there we are. Anyway, enough about all that. You've come to see the canal. Let's get on with it. See you later. So this is bridge 101A, recently built, and above it is the Heads of the Valley Road, the A465, which was recently made into a dual carriageway. Took them quite a number of years to do it. Everybody was very frustrated by the endless delays. But the canal has now got this beautiful bend here. There's room enough to turn a lot of boats here. near the traffic. Unfortunately, the surface of the towpath underneath is very gravelly and rough, and I don't know why they left it like that, as I'll show you now. It does have automatic lighting, which is quite a luxury in most canal tunnels. There's a winding hole over here, right, for boats to turn. Here's bridge 101, you see. So when they built that new one, they had to call it 101A. Now that's a pretty low bridge. You really have to duck your head going underneath that one on a boat. And it would appear that there used to be a lift bridge here back in, certainly in 1830. So I don't know if you can still hear the traffic. Over that way is the outskirts of Abergavenny, and we are now fast approaching the village of Llangollen. There's definitely more headroom under some of these stone bridges than there is further up the canal towards Brecon. So it looks like we have to cross the main road here. Let's get off and walk across this one. Very pretty wooden bridge here. Crossing over. More boats on the left here at Gilwern and Wharf. Now, over there on the left, you'll see a collection of very small boats. Bridge 97. And I think Bromptons aren't really designed for riding on stuff like this, unless they've been modified, I suppose. Yeah, so nice bit of towpath there. It really is very, very pretty, this section of the canal. Quite a sharp bend, yes. Yes. And narrows there. I guess there was once a bridge of some kind in that gap. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, here's the corner. It's made more complicated by having to go under this bridge. 95A. What about that for a place to put your jacuzzi? If only. It's a very bumpy section of towpath here. Ground is fairly hard for the most part. Bits of mud here and there. Looks like a higher boat on the right. Hello. Thank you very much. Cheers. Really is a beautiful day, and just look at the view. Terrific. Oh, that's a bit bumpy. Oh, dear, oh dear. Choosing my words carefully. Very bumpy. But I think I'll walk this section. This is Bridge 86, which is also known as the Llangollen Turn Bridge. And I'm using my Nicholson's guide. This is sort of a guide number 4, which covers the canals in Wales, and in quite a lot of detail. And looks like I've got about another 2 miles back to Goitra. Bridge 75, I think, will be the last one. So we've got about another 10 bridges to go under here, and about 2 miles. Yeah, these guides are really handy. So I used this when we were on the Llangollen Canal 2 weeks ago. And there are several canals in Wales. In the Neath and Swansea area, although they're not sort of connected anywhere else, and they're quite short. But who knows, I might investigate them one of these days. Okay, let's crack on. I've got these 2 miles to do, and I would really welcome a cup of tea now. So I know there's a good cafe there at Goytre Wharf. So let's get a move on. Okay, so here's an interesting thing about the bridges down this end. I don't know if you can see them very well. It's sort of like wooden timbers going across, and then concrete ridges going across the path on the approach and on the exit to each bridge. And they all seem to be down this end. I think most of them now are like that, and they really are uncomfortable when you cycle over them. I'm not really sure what their purpose is. So if anybody knows, just leave a message in the comments. So the towpath has descended into something of a sheep track here. Pretty narrow. So you need to concentrate a bit more when you're cycling on it. But it's not a bad surface, in all fairness. Make good progress on it. I don't actually know how fast I'm going because I haven't fitted a computer to this bike yet. there. So, if anyone watching this is looking to buy a new house and they want a nice view, then I think maybe you should consider this one up by here, because you've got all that to look out to, and the back of the house is directly upon the canal. I mean, what more could you ask for? Really? Ask him, does it get any better than that? But I wonder how much they're asking for it. See what I mean about those concrete ruts? Just some old. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. And I am choosing my words politely. Oh my word. I can't tell you how uncomfortable it is coming over those. Oh, I tell you what, it's only YouTube's terms and conditions that are stopping me from using different language. Those bumps are terrible. 76, I think. Yeah. It's got to be 75. I'm now in Goitra Wharf. So there's quite a lot of boats in this marina, basin, I'm not sure. I don't know what the difference is in a marina and a basin, actually. If anybody wants to tell me in the comments, that would be really nice. Looks like there's a pleasure boat on the right, it's a little boat, taking people for pleasure trips. Now we can see the extent of how far I've come. Started in Brecon, I've now reached Goitra. Today we went from Gilwern, so yeah, making good progress. Here we are, a map of Goitra Wharf. And I'm actually going to have to go under the canal now, because there's a very small aqueduct the canal goes over. However, I'm going to take note of this steep ramp. I came up this earlier on when I started today's journey, and I really don't want to cycle down here, so I'm going to walk it down, and I'll catch you at the other end. Yeah, so the canal is now directly above us. Yeah, it's very bumpy. Wouldn't want to ride it on a bike like this. Lovely. Aqueduct Cottage. Lime used to be loaded onto the boats, as well as coal, I think, but certainly lime was. This chap up by here, I think he's been here for quite a while. Perhaps this time he got his retirement, I think. Yeah, nice cafe up there, so I might well take advantage of that in a minute. Probably best if I change into some normal clothes first though. Let's get back to the car now. Get changed. Thought you might like to see how the bike is folded up after a ride. First thing you do is to fold the left pedal in, turn the crank roughly flat position, turn that wheel, pull the lever here, wheel comes under, undo this clamp, lift it up, rests on there like that, undo this one. This is a bit I always like, or one of the bits. Let it swing, snaps into place, drop that down, like that, bring that back against the wheel, and it's done. Some people could do it a lot quicker, but there you are. And then you carry it like this, and put it in your car. Job done. Here I am, Goitra Wharf, the cafe. I said I was going to have a cup of tea tonight, and I've got a nice pot of Earl Grey in here, which is almost ready to pour, I think, and what looks like a delicious piece of carrot cake. It's my favourite. It's a really nice spot, and I've got the canal behind me as well. I might have a little look around before I go back home. Lots of things to do here, mainly the canal, of course. So I hope you enjoyed today's ride from Gilwern to Goytre Wharf. It was very bumpy on that towpath from time to time, and you really can't believe how bumpy it was. But there we are, it's all done now. The next stage of the canal walk / ride is from here to the end of the navigable section, which is at a place called 5 Locks in Cwmbran, which is 8 miles that way. And so I may do that on the bike again. If not, I might have to split it into 2 walks. 16 miles is just a little bit too much for me to walk in one go. So that's what's next. So I hope you enjoyed today's. I'm going to enjoy this now. If you did enjoy the video, then please give it a like and leave a comment. You know, if you liked it, then say you liked it. Tell me why you liked it. And also, if you haven't subscribed already, I know a lot of you have, and I really appreciate the fact that so many people have subscribed, either publicly or without giving their names. It's great, and I'm very grateful for that. But I do need more subscribers, so if you haven't subscribed already, please do think of doing so. It won't cost you anything at all, nothing at all. But the more subscribers I get, the better it is for the channel. So I think I'm going to get on now and tackle this, because I've definitely earned it. And I will catch you next time. So that's it for now. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.